Hi guys, it's Doremar Nuva here, and welcome to another Bionicle 2015 set review. Hi guys, it's Doremar Nuva here, and welcome to the first of my Bionicle 2015 set reviews. So before me today I have set number 70778, The Protector of Jungle. It was released in early 2015 and contained approximately 66 pieces. So before we get into the set, we have to deal with what is possibly my least favourite part of any set review, the box. It's a box, it's got a picture on the front, pictures in the back, warnings about eating parts and having alfalfas, and yeah, that's about it. European version, so there's no parts count. Again, slightly ironic, because I'm in Australia. If you want a more in-depth look at the box, not much, but more, check out my build. I've gone over it in there. Anyway, let's get rid of that one, and get right into the set. So, the Protector of Jungle looks pretty cool, straight up, it's pretty cool. So before we start with the main build, Skull Spider. His five-piece villain in Metro Blue. His small is, yeah, conflict out of the box. That's definitely a pro. But I mean, yeah. Let's move him out of the way and get right in with the main set. So, Protector of Jungle, looking pretty spiffy there in lots of nice shiny colours, nice and bright. So let's jump right into the pros, shall we? So pros, right off the bat, quite a consistent colour scheme. Mainly Keat Orange, Trans Green, and Silver. With highlights here and there, a bit of grey, and a bit of solid green in the mask there. Another pro would be all the new pieces. So we've got clip-on pieces, new mask, new headpiece, loads of new recolours in this Keat Orange and I think the Trans Green armour shells, and this blaster, which I don't think is quite new, but it's pretty new. And yeah, another pro is quite a nice build. The Protectors, in fact all the Protectors have quite a nice build, but one Protector of Jungle in particular is one of the better ones. Not necessarily majorly complex, but it's a very solid build, with, you know, quite a solid, build. It's not necessarily too complex, but it's not too simple either. It does offer quite an interesting build, and does differ from the rest of the Protectors. Okay. Another pro would be the functions, of which there are two. So, the first function, sort of like a secondary function, the mask. It pops off if you press this trigger back here, like so, and that's pretty cool. And of course, when that's off, you can attach the Skull Spider to his head, which in particular has another cool function in that when these legs wrap around the back, you can't pop it off by pressing that, unless you press really hard. It doesn't work, which is quite nice to see. Now, most of the promo imagery shows it with these two legs wrapped around the head as well. The head does not fit on if these legs are around. Therefore I recommend leaving them out like that. So, anyway, so that's how that feature works. Put the this Mask of Jungle back on. And the second feature is this launcher. It's a stud launcher, like a Gatling gun on the end of his bow. So let's just test this out, and I'll demonstrate. So, turn this just here, and studs go flying everywhere. So So 6 studs, and they go flying. Thankfully, LEGO includes an extra 7 with the set, because you will lose some. In fact, I've just managed to recover 4 here. Hold on, nope, here's 5 off camera there. There's 5, and another one's gone flying somewhere, and I can't find it. So already I've lost one. So yeah, so you will lose pieces, but it is nice of LEGO to recognise this and include an extra bunch of studs. In particular, this sort of thing is the kind of thing that the kids will love. I mean, you know, who doesn't like something that shoots? You know, yeah. More pros would be articulation. So, standard 3 points in the legs, there, and there. In the arms, again, shoulders, elbows, and wrists, and of course 1 in the head. Other people may consider the pro that it is a CCBS build, which means it's built with the character and creature building system, which means it uses like a skeleton frame, and there's clip-on shells and armor add-ons. A lot of people consider that to be a pro. So that about sums it up for the pros. So, as then said, there are cons, so let's jump right into those. The cons are, first off, a lot of people consider it is a CCBS build. A lot of people don't like CCBS, and if you don't like it, then you're not going to like this set. Yeah, that's about it. Another con some people may consider is that the mask is quite loose. Like, not loose enough that it'll come off if you shake it, but loose enough that on past you can accidentally knock it off. And right there, it's off, where it should be, and pops off quite easily. Another con some people may consider is the fact you will lose studs really easily. It's less of a con, but it's there. Another con would be slight breakages of colour scheme. For example, these lime green appendage things. This bit of blue in here. And this is the only bit of solid lantern green on the entire model. And so that there may also cause some of that. And in reference to the colour scheme, some people may not like the fact that it's keyed orange mixed with trans green. Personally, I reckon it works, but some people consider it doesn't. Another con people may have is this asymmetry. They've got a shoulder armour here and no shoulder armour here. Personally, I like it. It creates sort of some contrast from the other protectors, but it's a con some people may consider. So that about wraps it up for the pros and the cons. Overall, it's definitely one of the stronger protectors, and I reckon it works quite well and looks quite nice. It's sort of let down slightly. Oh, another con I forgot to mention, that's in most sets, but I always forget to mention it. There's only one here. Blue pins. This blue pin is obnoxious. It's a different blue to here, so it can't be said that it's just the same highlight. It stands out, and yeah, it stands out and gets in the way, and is really obnoxious. Some people may say the yellow works in the same way, but considering that's there to show that here's a function, I'm not going to count that as a con. I personally reckon it's a good idea. As I was saying, the colour scheme's quite consistent throughout most of it. It's a nice build, good fun build. Nice weapon, nice functions. Looks nice overall. And it's quite a nice $15 set. And yeah, there's not really much more to say about it. Skull Spider, of course, gets in there. So yeah, that's really about it. It's normally quite stable, it's just the surface I got him on. Yeah, so I reckon that about wraps it up for the Protector of Jungle. Yeah, so if you liked it, then comment, rate, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. If you think I missed something, or you reckon I should have talked more about something, let me know down below in the comments. I really want to know. And join me next time when I go over set number 70784, Liwa, the Master of Jungle. And this is Doremar Nuva, signing off.